Hello Ryan, my name is Juan. I'm a physical therapy student. Today I'm going to be working with you. Is that okay? Today we're going to be testing your cranial nerves from 1 all the way to 12. Okay, we're first going to start off by testing smell. So what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes. I'm going to put 2 household items to your nostrils, and you're just going to try to identify those items. Okay, so close your eyes for me. Okay, close one of your nostrils. And let me know what you smell.
Coffee.
Good. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to do one more item. Close the opposite nostril.
Peppermint.
Okay, good. You could open your eyes.
Cranial nerve 1 is the olfactory nerve. It is sensory. We were testing smell. Could the patient differentiate between 2 household items?
So for this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine a light into your eye, and I'm just looking for any constriction in your pupil. Okay, so just relax for me. Good. We're going to do the opposite eye. Good. So for this test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these markers out to the side, and you're just going to let me know when you see them. Okay?
I see them.
Okay. I'm going to wiggle them. You're going to point out which one's moving. Good. Good. Okay. We're going to do the same thing from top to bottom. Okay. Can you see? Okay. I'm going to wiggle them. Let me know which one's moving. Good. Okay. We're going to do a diagonal method as well. Can you see them right now? Okay. Let me know which one's moving. Good. Okay. Awesome. You do one more vision one. So you're going to close the same eye that I'm closing. Good. I'm going to bring my finger out to the side. You can tell me when you see it.
I see it.
Okay. Let me know if it's moving. Okay. Okay. We're going to change hands. Good. Right up to the side.
I see it.
Okay. Is it moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Get away from the wall. I'm going to have you read the very bottom line. Can you see the very bottom line? So close one of your eyes. Good. And you can just read it from left to right.
PEZOLCFTD.
Good. Change eyes. And you're going to go from right to left.
DTFCLOZEP.
Good.
Cranial nerve 2 is the optic nerve. It is sensory. We tested visual acuity using the Snellen Chart. We tested visual fields in 3 different planes: lateral, medial, and top to bottom. We were just wanting to determine if the patient had any visual field impairments in any of those planes. Lastly, we tested pupil constriction using the pupillary light reflex test, where we were examining pupil constriction symmetrically in both eyes.
Where I'm going to create an H pattern, you're just going to follow the marker, the tip of the marker. Okay? So can you see the tip? Okay, just move it out to the side. Good. Alrighty, Ryan, so to continue, we're going to be, again, testing your eye motion. I'm going to have 2 markers out to the side. You're going to look at one point of the marker and then the other as fast as you can. Okay, can you see the points? Okay, move from one point to the other as fast as you can. Good. Okay, relax for me. We're going to change directions. You're going to do the same thing from top to bottom. Good, and relax.
Cranial nerve 3, oculomotor, cranial nerve 4, trochlear, cranial nerve 6, abducens are all motor nerves, and they were tested together in 2 different exams, the H test and the saccades. For the H test, we were looking for smooth pursuit of the eyes, as well as if the eye converged during the convergence part of the examination. For the saccades, we were looking for any overshoot or undershoot. Also specifically for the oculomotor nerve, we were looking for any drooping of the eyelid.
So for the sensation test, what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch these cotton balls on different points of your face, and you're just going to let me know if you feel it and if they feel equal. Okay? So can you feel that? That's what you're going to feel, and you're just going to say yes. Okay? So close your eyes for me. Okay, we're going to start off with. Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, keep your eyes closed. We're just testing to see if you could feel both of them.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Say
Yes.
good. Okay, we're going to do, you can open your eyes. We're going to do a similar test to what we just did. We're still testing your sensation of the face. For this test, we're going to be testing if you can identify either a dull or sharp object. So I'm just cleaning it off real quick. Okay, so this would be sharp. Can you feel that? And this would be dull. And all you're trying to do is identify it using your face. Okay? So close your eyes for me.
Sharp.
Good.
Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
Okay.
Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Dull.
Good. You go ahead and open your eyes. I'll be checking the reflex of your jaw, so I'm just going to place my finger right under your chin. Okay, just relax for me. Good. Can you clench your teeth for me? Good. I'm just gonna be palpating this out of your face. Is it okay? Good. Palpating. All right. Nice and symmetrical. Can you open your mouth a little for me? I'm gonna try to close it. Don't let me move you. Okay. Good. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to open your mouth. Don't let me open it. Okay. Good.
Cranial nerve 5 is the trigeminal nerve. It is sensory and motor. We tested sensory using 2 tests, the sharp and dull exam and the light touch exam. We were looking for any hypersensation or hyposensation during both exams. We also tested the motor component by testing the reflex of the masseter muscle. We also palpated the masseter muscle to check for symmetry of the muscle as well as good activation, and then we checked the strength of the muscle by having the patient open against resistance or close against resistance.
All right, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make facial expressions. Can you raise your eyebrows up for me? Can you puff out your cheeks? Can you get them upset? Good. Can you smile? Good. Can you close your eyes? Good. I'm gonna try to open your eyes. You're just gonna resist that function. Good. And we're just gonna be checking to see if you're able to taste these 2 household items. Okay? So keep your tongue out, close your eyes, good. And you're just gonna tell me what you identify. And do not Okay? We're gonna do the same thing.
You do it.
Good. Okay. Now we're gonna do the other side of the tongue. Yeah, you can stick your tongue back in. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side of the tongue. Same thing. Do not stick your tongue back in.
Oh.
Oh.
You go.
Sugar? Okay, good.
Cranial nerve 7 is the facial nerve. It is both sensory and motor. For the sensory component, we were looking for ability to taste 2 different household items and differentiate what they are. For the motor, we were determining symmetry of the facial muscles upon contraction.
Now we're gonna be testing your hearing. So close your eyes for me. Can you hear this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it sound equal on both sides?
Yes.
Good. And let me know if you hear this.
Yes. Yes.
Does it sound equal on both sides?
No, this one's not.
Okay.
I hear it.
Okay.
I hear it.
Which one sounded louder?
Right over.
Good. Keep your eyes closed.
I hear it.
Equal on both sides?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it okay if I touch your jaw? Okay, I'm gonna slightly tilt your head down. You're gonna look directly at my nose. I'm gonna rotate your head side to side. Good. All right, we're gonna be doing the Dix-Hall Pike. So what I'm gonna need you to do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place you in an extended position, and I'm just looking for any other symptoms that you've been experiencing. Okay. So I'm just gonna reach under here. Gonna grab onto my arm. Good. Grab onto your face right here, and then we're gonna extend you. Okay. You can look at any direction. I'm just looking at your eyes, looking for any of the symptoms that you might be experiencing. All right. How are you feeling? Been okay? No dizziness, no blurry vision, double vision? No. Okay, we'll go ahead and move over to the other side. We're gonna do the same thing that we did for that side. Okay, so I'm just gonna put you over here. Grab onto my arm. Good. Can extend. You doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Cranial nerve 8 is the vestibulocochlear nerve. It is sensory only. For this test, we tested balance and hearing. Hearing was tested with 3 tests: the Rhyne's test, the finger Rustle test, and the Weber test. For the finger Rustle test, we were just wanting to determine if the patient could hear the produced sound equally on both ears. For the Rhyne test, we wanted to determine if the patient heard one sound louder than the other. And the Weber test, we wanted to determine if the patient was able to hear the sound equally on both sides. We did 2 balance tests, the VOR test And the Dix-Hall Pike maneuver test, for the VOR test, we tested for dizziness, nauseousness, nystagmus, or any abnormal eye movements. And for the Dix-Hall Pike maneuver, we were testing for any BPPV, any nystagmus occurring at the eyes, or any dizziness and
Okay, sir. So what I'm going to do, you're going to take a sip of water, and I'm just going to palpate the muscles on the side of your throat. Okay? Take a sip of water. Good. Good. Awesome.
Fun.
Okay, Ryan. I'm just going to be checking like the inside of your mouth. So can you open your mouth for me and say ah?
Cranial nerve 10 is the vagus nerve. It is both motor and sensory. We performed 2 tests, the palate elevation test and the swallow test. For the palate elevation test, we were examining for any deviations of the uvula, and for the swallow test, we were listening for any hoarseness or abnormal nasal quality. We were also listening for any coughing, and we were palpating for a normal symmetry along the esophagus.
I'm going to push down, don't let me move you. Good. Okay. All right, can you turn to the left for me? Good. All right. I'm going to move your head. You're just going to resist, okay? Good. Rotate to the right. Okay. Good. Any pain with that? Okay. Lift your shoulders up to your ear.
Cranial nerve 11 is the accessory nerve. It is motor. We were testing strength and symmetry of the SCM and trap muscle.
Good. Can you move your tongue side to side? Good.
Cranial nerve 12 is the hypoglossal nerve. It is motor only. During the test, we're looking for equal strength and dexterity of the tongue, as well as any deviations to one side more than the other. We were also examining to see if the patient didn't have any dysarthria during the examination.